The battlefield was silent. Smoke drifted across the shattered ground. Bodies lay motionless in the mud. Then, one soldier slowly stood back up. He had been shot, blown apart by explosions, and somehow, he was still alive. History would remember him as the soldier who refused to die. His name was Sir Adrian Carton de Wiart. Born in Belgium in 1880, he came from privilege and could have lived a comfortable life, but comfort never interested him. Instead, he chose the battlefield. Years later, after surviving unimaginable horrors, he would write a sentence that shocked the world. "Frankly, I had enjoyed the war." His first taste of combat came during the Second Boer War in South Africa. The bullets didn't care who he was. One struck him, ending his first campaign almost as soon as it began. Most men would have taken it as a warning. Adrian took it as motivation. As soon as he recovered, he volunteered to fight again. Then came World War I, a war unlike anything the world had ever seen. Endless trenches, machine guns, poison gas, relentless artillery. While others searched for cover, Adrian charged toward danger. Every battle only seemed to make him more fearless. Then disaster struck. A shell exploded nearby, sending deadly shrapnel through the air. It destroyed his left eye. Doctors removed it. From that day forward, the black eye patch became his signature. For almost any other soldier, that injury would have ended a military career. For Adrian, it was only another chapter. Not long after, another bullet shattered his left hand. Despite the devastating injury, his determination never faded. After treatment and recovery, he adapted to life with one hand and returned to active service. Pain could slow his body, but it never changed his mind. He simply refused to quit. The wounds kept coming. He was shot in the head, the hip, the leg, the ankle, the ear, the stomach. Again and again, doctors patched him up. Again and again, he walked straight back into battle. It became almost impossible to believe that one man could survive so much. His courage eventually earned Britain's highest military decoration, the Victoria Cross. It was awarded only to those who displayed extraordinary bravery under enemy fire. To the world, Adrian had become a hero. To Adrian, he was simply doing his job. When World War I finally ended, many soldiers welcomed peace. Adrian didn't retire. He remained in uniform, continuing to serve, while Europe slowly drifted toward another catastrophe. He had survived one world war. Soon, another would begin. World War II brought Adrian to the deserts of North Africa. This time, luck finally seemed to run out. His forces were overwhelmed. He was captured by Italian troops. For most prisoners, the war would have ended there. Not for Adrian. Captivity was never acceptable to him. He escaped from a prisoner of war camp. More than once. One escape saw him walking for days across the Italian countryside, determined to reach freedom. Even when captured again, he never stopped trying. His greatest weapon wasn't a rifle, it was his determination. As if war hadn't tested him enough, disaster struck once again. The aircraft carrying Adrian crashed into the Mediterranean Sea. He survived. Floating among wreckage, battered by the waves, he lived through yet another ordeal that should have ended his life. By now, survival itself seemed to follow him. Despite losing an eye, a hand, and surviving countless battles, Adrian continued serving at the highest levels. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill trusted him with important military and diplomatic missions. His courage had earned respect, his experience had earned trust, and his legend continued to grow. By the end of his extraordinary life, Adrian had survived 2 world wars, multiple gunshot wounds, powerful artillery explosions, the loss of an eye, the loss of a hand, capture by enemy forces, repeated escape attempts, and even a plane crash into the sea. Time after time, death came looking for him. Time after time, it left empty-handed. Sir Adrian Carton de Wiart died peacefully in 1963, at the age of 83. Not on a battlefield, not beneath exploding shells, not in the cockpit of a crashing aircraft. But after living one of the most unbelievable military lives in history, many soldiers become heroes, very few become legends. and only one became known as the soldier who refused to die, because every story has an origin.